three.
My name is Jacob with the service team, and today we're going to be discussing the Barber chairs. So, first we're going to go into what to expect when you get the Barber chair and what opening the box is going to look like. So first, you're going to get the box, you open it. This backrest is not going to be attached. This backrest is going to attach to these two side elbows, and it's going to be 2 bolts, easily enough. We do have a few chairs like the Sherman and the Jackson where the backrest is actually going to attach to a crossbar. And then another thing when you're opening it, this footrest is going to be sticking straight up for packing purposes. So there's going to be a bolt on either side of the footrest down here, and all you're going to need to do is remove that one bolt on either side. Then you're going to reposition the footrest and put both bolts into the sides for a total of 4 bolts. So Barber chairs have a few parts to them. You're going to have your headrest control board, obviously like your framing and your seat cushions. You got your elbow pieces, and then you're going to have your handle, your foot pedal, your gas spring, your pump, and your base, and then even your trim that goes around the base. Some common service issues that come up on the Barber chairs, one being pumps. Some will say their hydraulics are out, such as like it's leaking, it's not raising, or it's falling down immediately. So a few ways to go about it is if it's a large leak and the pump isn't staying up anymore, you're going to want to replace that pump. There's really no good way to reseal these hydraulic pumps, and once that seal busts, it's really hard to kind of actually fix. Then you have like small leaks. Most of the time this is going to be upon receiving the chair. The hydraulic pumps are often filled with excess fluid, so they're going to leak this out over time. So a way to get around that and kind of speed up the process is you can raise this chair to full height and then overnight apply some weight to the chairs. I'd say about 25 to 50 pounds. Leave it overnight. It's going to push the rest of that excess fluid out. Another issue you might encounter is the gas spring. Say the recline doesn't return fully to the upright position, or the recline just doesn't hold at all and it starts kind of just falling back every time. That's going to be a gas spring issue, and in both cases you're going to want to replace that gas spring. And then lastly, this one is mostly over time through just kind of physical use, this headrest control board. When you raise the headrest, this button actually holds the headrest in place. It's got a spring on the back of it. Over time, it may wear out, just kind of dependent on how much use it's getting. So replacing that spring typically solves the issue, but another issue that could go with it is over time you actually bent this framing to it, or the headrest control board just became loose. Solve that, all you gotta do is just tighten it a little bit. And then we have two chairs, the Sherman and the Jackson. At the lowest recline setting, or at the lowest height setting, the foot pedal is actually going to make contact with the back of the footrest. So it's not going to spin but 270 degrees. Easiest way to spin 360 again on the chair, raise the chair slightly, raise the chair to the top, whichever it may be, or you can actually recline the chair slightly. Another way to like kind of like a permanent fix to it is you can come down to this foot pedal, and there's side pins on either side. If you remove them with the Allen wrench, you can actually tap this foot pedal in about 1 inch further and it'll clear it. It only needs about maybe 1/4 inch. And that is all I have prepared for y'all today. Thank y'all.
All right.
One
Awesome.
take now.